This is the 2011 WRX STI. It comes standard of HIDs, and they're great. And they also have leveling motors so you can adjust the aiming of the headlight assembly. However, they're aimed a little bit low from the factory, so what I'm going to do today is show you guys how to adjust the aiming of these headlights. So first thing I'm going to do is just show you where the aiming switch is. Here it is, and you can see here what they do. So I'll go and adjust the switch here and set it down to the lowest setting, which is 5. And you can see the lights there are moving. Show you again. So that's back to the normal setting. So what I'm gonna do is set the setting here to maybe 2. Remember, the larger the number, the lower it goes. So I'm gonna use this as a baseline, and then what I'm gonna do is maybe adjust these headlights at this level back up to where the blue tape is, and that shows where the original height of the 0 setting is. Okay, so just gonna pop the hood here. Okay. So what we need to remove today to access the headlights is this part here for the intake, and all we gotta do is move this windshield washer reservoir over a little bit to let us get access to the adjusting bolts. Okay, so I'm gonna start here on the driver side here. So first thing I'm gonna do is have to take off this plastic tab so I can shift the windshield washer reservoir back. Okay, so just just hold on to the outer ring of the pin here and just turn the middle a little bit. You'll see it raise up just a bit. And take your plastic panel popper, just fit that under there, just turn it a few times. Now that this is off a little bit, guess you can see from here, this is the nut that controls the leveling of the motor. So take a 8mm socket wrench, and it will fit. At the end, there's a plastic nut, so you got to be careful. You could either use a Phillips screwdriver here and turn the little gears, but I'm worried about stripping out the plastic, so I'm just gonna take a wrench and carefully do the adjustments, like with the whole bolt instead. Okay. With the wrench in this position, if I rotate it like this way here, so that would be if I'm sitting in the driver's seat looking forward, that would be me turning the wrench to the left, and that will raise the light. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just keep an eye on the tape there and move this up until the line reaches the tape. Okay, so here I am. I'm just turning the wrench to the left or counterclockwise, and slowly but surely that line is moving upwards towards the tape. There we go. Let's keep going. Alright, so I think I've got it here. Got it. So that's it. I've got the driver's side aimed, and next thing I'm going to do is move up to the passenger side and take care of that. Just gotta put everything back here in place. Just down a little bit. So this side's perfect. So just gonna work on over there. So using a flathead screwdriver, I'm just gonna give each of these pins a quick turn to loosen it up. Go. Okay, now the two pins pop loose. Just gonna lift this up here. It's a little box. It is a little rectangle part at the end of this that engages inside the actual gearbox. Just gonna lift, pull backwards and upwards at the same time. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so here I am at the passenger side here. I'm just going to repeat the same steps. Take your 8mm socket wrench. Preferably you have one of these gear wrenches. Makes everything a lot easier. And there's no risk about stripping any threads. So just take the wrench here. You see this this nut here? Just put it around here. And just turn the wrench this way here. So if you're sitting in the passenger seat looking forward, that would be the left. That would be the wrench just being turned to the left, exactly the same as the driver's side. So I'm like this. I just keep turning. Alright, so now that the lights have been adjusted, just gonna have to put the snorkel back. So this setting right now is at setting 2. So if I raise it back to the original 0 setting, then you can see that it's now quite a bit higher. So this just gives me a little option. I'll probably drive around at 1. I guess maybe 0 if it's really dark out. And this still allows me to retain 3 more settings of lower headlight adjustment, just in case I ever do have enough people in the back or cargo in the back to cause the back end to sag a bit. So this is at 5 now. So I'm back to the default setting, which is 2. And I'll probably just start driving around 1. And then maybe move up to 0, and depending if anyone flashes the high beams at me, then I'll know if it's too high or not.